Alright, we're at the end of week 5. This is Smiley Dakota for Aquarium Outfitters with the Coralife 14-gallon BioCube. We just got back from Aquarium Outfitters and picked up a couple more corals, of course. We'll see. I don't know if you can see that. She really liked, what did we get there? Oh, that's a Duncan coral and then a mint green star polyp. So we have 2 different colors of green star polyps. Now that we've got about 8 or so corals, we're going to show you guys how to actually physically glue them in the tank. So she's going to take them out. We're going to put all the corals in the container. And there's 2 different types of glue to use. You can use an epoxy-based glue, which is really good for underwater. It's like an underwater putty. And then you could use a crazy glue gel coral glue, which I really like to use on rocks that are exposed to air. So what we're going to do is, as soon as she's done taking these corals out, we're going to suck the water down to the lowest point that each coral would be glued, and then we'd have about 15 minutes to glue the corals in place while the water's drained out. So she's done taking the corals out. We did a water test right here. We checked the KH, which was 9 degrees. The nitrates are non-existent, and the pH was 8.3. So we're good to add some corals and glue some stuff in place. Alright, so we are going to suck the water down to the lowest point the coral is going to go and then glue it in place. Now, I thought this would be a good opportunity to have Smiley do her first little gravel siphon water change. So to suck the sand here, we're going to clean the sand a little bit. So you put the fat end in the tank.
In the tank?
Yep. And then you have to, suck on the end of that tube. Yeah. No. Yeah. How else are you going to get the water out? You don't I'm going to do it. But you just got to stick the
I'm not doing
you just got to stick the siphon in that bucket there after you suck the you don't want to do it?
No.
I thought you were going to do all of this by yourself. This would have been a good opportunity to get your boots in the shot too. Those are some nice boots. Where'd you get those at? So I'm doing the, okay, so I guess what I'm going to do, and if I didn't have my pajamas on, I'd get in the camera right now. But I'm going to suck the water down to the lowest level in the tank, and we'll do a water change with Smiley at a later date. How's that? Alright, so we suck the water down to the lowest point in the tank. She's going to put her lowest coral right here. And we took the opportunity to do a gravel siphon and a water change. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the 2 little fishies. See if you get a little focus. 2 little fishies, Coralife glue and gel. And what we did already, we took the liberty of removing these frag plugs, these various frag plugs here, with our hands and with these bone cutters, so that we're only affixing the actual corals themselves to the rocks. Now today we're only going to be gluing certain corals we're going to leave on their frag plugs like the mushrooms, and we're going to put the green star polyps on the back glass. So this is Smiley's first time doing this, so let's be nice to her. You want to do an easy one, and we'll just show people. Want to do like one of the green star polyps.
Okay.
So she came up with a good idea. We went to a fish store in Tennessee called the Coral Reef, and we saw some green star polyps on the back of the tank. She liked that look. So she's going to take the coral glue gel in the tube and squirt a decent amount on the back of the rock, or back of the coral I should say. And this is just actually green star polyp just physically removed from the rock that it was on. Oh, great.
Tell me when.
Let me see.
That's a lot.
That's good. Yep. So now,
Where?
Yeah, where do you want it? You're gonna put it on the plastic, right?
Right here.
Yep, okay. Go ahead
right
and push
here?
it. Yep. Push it on there and hold it there. And hold it there for about 30 seconds. And that will encrust the whole back. Did you get any glue in your hand?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Should I?
No. No, you shouldn't. I was just
Of course not.
curious. So that's stuck, right?
Mess up my nails?
Yeah. All right, you want to do one more? You want to do your Dunkin'? That should be an easy one.
Okay.
Or not? Or no? Or your Dunkin' will be easy because it's up high. Yep. Okay, so let's do this a little differently.
Okay.
So, find the spot where you're going to put the coral in the tank.
Okay.
And put a little dab of glue there.
On the coral?
On the spot it's going.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yep. Somewhere up high. Okay.
Is this good?
Yeah. And just use the tip to
All
kind
of
of
it?
work it in. Yeah, just kind of work it in, push it around. So it's going to act like a kind of like a primer. Okay. And then take the coral out and dab the part that's getting glued onto the paper towel. Make sure it's semi-dry. It doesn't have to be completely dry.
Good.
And then put a decent amount of glue on the spot.
On it too?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then when you put it in the tank, put it on there and just kind of make sure the coral's facing the way you want it to, but you can kind of twist it. You have time to work it a little bit. Let's see. So kind of twist it and push it in place. Oh, this is a perfect angle. And then when you find it where it's sitting good, then hold it for like 30 seconds. Does it feel like it's sitting, or do you feel like it's precarious?
Yes.
Precarious? Precarious or sitting?
Yes.
Yes to both. Let me see it for a second.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep.
Oh, it's slimy.
Right. So you just push hard and you find like a spot where it's flat.
Okay.
Okay, so take your fingers and just put a little water up on it. The water acts as like a hardener for the glue. Perfect. Okay, so we got the Green Star Pop glued in place. This is her Aussie Duncan glued in place. You can see we used a little glue as a primer on the rock first and put glue on the coral, and they fused the two together. We used the Two Little Fishies coral glue gel adhesive and the bone cutters from Ocean Wonders to remove the frag plugs from the corals themselves. And we're going to just continue this and just repeat and finish up the rest.
Do rock first?
Yeah, I'd put some on the rock first. Alright, so we just glued the corals in place and filled it back up. You can see the tank's cloudy. Smiley. So are you happy with the positioning of the corals?
Yes.
You are happy?
I am happy.
So one reason I fired up the camera, one thing I noticed about this neotherm heater that I want to point out to everybody is you can see, focus. It's not focusing. There we go. It's flashing at 74 degrees. That means that's the temperature the water's at. So since we started messing with the tank, the water temperature actually dropped 4 degrees. And you can see I filled the water just above the heater. I'm probably going to add some more, fill it up a little bit more, so probably up to about, here or so. Anyway, so I wanted to point out that up with the neotherm heater, how it doubles as a digital thermometer and heats the tank. I really like that. And I guess we'll fire up the camera. So we got corals in the tank.
Next step is fish.
Next step, are you going to do some fish?
Yes.
Any idea what kind of fish we're going to be doing?
Clownfish?
Clownfish?
Yes.
Anything, what else besides clownfish? Do you know yet?
That's what we're starting with.
Starting with clownfish.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, this is Smiley Dakota for Aquarium Outfitters. We'll see you guys later.